by any chance?
The one from the cancer one?
Yeah.
No, I haven't gotten around to that yet.
No, there's no. I was just starting to show things. Bam, we're live. Good morning. Good to see you. Sunday morning. Tragic Sunday morning.
Really?
Oh yeah. Largest migrant Australia 30%. I heard some stat the other day. I want to look it up real quick. Germany, Romania, Turkey, Serbia are Austria's large. No, Austria. No, I want Australia. The biggest migrants in Australia. The biggest migrant groups in Australia by sheer numbers. I heard something like Australia has the largest amount of immigrants in Australia than any other country in the world.
Whoa.
Listen to this. The proportion of Australia's population born outside Australia is 31.5%. They're done. You're done. You're toast.
Holy shit.
Sorry, you're done. Ireland and UK, you're toast too. I was seeing a story this morning on Nate Friedman's Instagram. Holy shit. The UK is toast.
Yeah, it's bad.
They got a mosque there that gets 10,000 worshipers a day, millions a year. It's the largest mosque, I think, most visited mosque in Europe. It's in downtown London. I think they have 14 mosques in London. And they had a 5K run the other day. Only men and women under 12 were allowed to run in it.
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't think people. I don't. It's so. There's so many fucking naive people who are not fucking watching what's going on.
It's a crusade against Western.
Yeah.
The West.
Yeah. And for you Jew haters, you're gonna love this story this morning. You're gonna fucking love the story this morning. Did you see what happened in Australia yesterday?
No, I just saw that there was a shooting at Brown. That's the only thing I saw.
Yeah, Australia is let me see if I can. It's on the let me see if I can find this. It's on the BBC. They had a mass shooting in Australia a few hours ago.
I thought they couldn't have guns.
I want to say BBC shooting. I want to say 19 people are dead. 11 killed. This is the fucking craziest story. At a Hanukkah celebration last night.
Oh, really? Oh boy.
Muslim dude. Surprise.
What religion is Hanukkah? Is that
That's
Jewish?
the Jews. Yeah, that's the Jews. UN chief horrified. No, you're not. An eyewitness who was packing up his belongings after a day at Bondi Beach, famous beach in Australia, as the shooting started, tells BBC News he initially thought the shots were fireworks. Not in a million years did I think something like a shooting would happen in Bondi. Dude, you have 30% fucking immigrants. What do you mean you didn't think there would be a shooting at Bondi Beach? A very graphic video from yesterday's scene of today's shooting shows at least 7 bodies lying motionless on the ground at a Hanukkah event. Can you find some video? The video has been geolocated to a picnic bench at the site of the Hanukkah by the Sea of 2025. Fucking nuts. 11 o'clock in Cindy, almost 5 hours after the shooting at Bondi Beach, which left 11 civilians dead. I think 19 injured. I want to say a little kid was killed. This is a Muslim. The death toll has risen to 12, Premier Chris Minns said, adding that the attack was designed to target Sydney's Jewish community. Oh, yeah, no shit. 29 people have been taken to the hospital. One of the gunmen is dead, another in serious condition. Investigating a third gunman. They found bombs in the car.
Nice.
There's a great video I saw this morning on Instagram.
IED bombs or what?
Yeah. I think they were in the car, though. I saw a great video of someone attacking one of the shooters.
43-year-old Ahmed Al-Ahmed.
Here we go. Let's see if we can play this.
Oh, that was him? Okay, I did see that.
Shoot him. 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 What the fuck?
Yeah, what's the like maybe not legality. I guess legality. What do you do if you can disarm somebody, can you shoot them with their own gun?
I
Like
would just
if they've
hey, I see.
actively shot somebody,
I
can you
would be I
just
would be afraid for my life. I would think that the guy has another gun in his pants. I assumed he has
okay, yeah.
another gun in his pants.
That's what I think too. I think you just shoot him anyway.
Being Islamophobic is a basic survival skill. Jeff Bako, welcome to the show, buddy. Welcome to the show.
Wow.
The United States has a much higher murder rate, roughly 5 to 7 times greater than Australia. The gap is the clearest crime indicators where the U.S. stands out compared. You know that has no relevance to what I'm saying, right? You know that has no relevance
I
to what I'm
I
saying.
don't I don't know what point he's trying to make here. If you shoot him, what am I supposed to do with my jumper cables? Well, we'll just maim him. We'll shoot him in, like, the lower leg or something,
What
and
do
then
you
we
think?
can
What do
haul
you,
him off.
Jeff? What do you think the relevance? What do you think the relevance of that is? Of what you're saying? I
It's
think I
way
know,
worse here
but
than
I
it is
want
in
to but I want
Australia.
to hear you say it so I can ask pound you. Uh, Jeff, everyone knows that half the murders in the United States are controlled killing of black people. Everyone knows that. That's what the liberals are doing. They've isolated them in the blue cities, and 6% of the population is responsible for 51% of the murders, and it's black on black murders. And that's just that's the liberal way to kill black people. Everyone knows that. What are you talking about? If the Australians were smart, they'd figure out a way for the Muslims to kill each other. Like the liberals have figured out a way to get the blacks to kill each other. What are you saying, Jeff? Yeah. I know that's what he thinks he's trying to say. Jeff's trying to say Islam-inspired shootings in Australia aren't that bad because the US is more dangerous.
Correct. Oh, and now he's gonna use the argument, "Never argue with an idiot."
I knew you would result to name calling ad hominem. I knew it. I knew it. It's fine. I'm good with it. I like a little name calling. It is crazy. It is crazy. Ireland's fallen too, man. It is
So,
what a wild story coming out of the UK. I mean out of Australia. This is so crazy. A country that prides itself on not having guns. You know what's happened here too is they took the guns away from the residents of the UK in '97, and now they're over. I wonder how many people. I heard that when they banned handguns in the UK, I think I heard 60,000 handguns were turned in. So that means most people didn't turn in their handguns, right? That means most people kept them.
fuck yeah, dude. But also
1997
imagine
UK.
60,000 people being like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna give up my guns."
Oh yeah, complete idiocy. UK
So
gun
crazy.
ban. How many got turned? Let's see here. 160,000. Following the 1997 handgun ban in the United Kingdom, approximately 162,000 handguns were turned in by the public.
Hmm.
The surrender process. 700 tons, 7,000 tons of ammunition were also turned in. Interesting. Wild. They're saying that there's only 25,000 out there still remaining. I find that so hard to believe.
There's no way. How are you gonna put a number on that?
Criminal gun use rose 40% after the ban of guns in the UK.
No shit.
Jeff, can you explain how that happened? I know you're so good with your logic. Oh, buddy, toast. Sorry, toast. You guys are toast. Sorry. Jake, you're welcome to come here. We have our first asylum case from the United Kingdom, going on in Arizona. We have a
Somebody seeking asylum from United Kingdom?
To the United States, yeah. It is he's living in Arizona. He's a comedian and a writer
What's the point of that?
because they were gonna fucking charge him on some freedom of speech shit. He cracked some jokes about Muslims, I think, and, they were gonna arrest him, so he's seeking asylum in the, United States. Political yeah. Yeah, and I
Wow.
think it's gonna work. It is a wild, wild time. It is a wild time. There's, these
Th
people have no
s would
tolerance.
would you say that the guy who took down the gun one of the gunmen, he was a Muslim too? Do you think
Hero.
he's actually a Muslim?
No, 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 I don't. Did it say what he was?
Yeah, the guy who took him down was Ahmed Al-Ahmed, and then the guy that he took down was a Pakistani fuck.
Oh, shit. Kudos. He's not gonna get the 70 virgins.
No, probably not. He should have just let it happen.
Can we discuss the new ownership of HQ? Yeah, you wanna do that? Taliban detains 4 men for dressing up as Peaky Blinders characters, giving them rehabilitation. 4 young men were detained by Afghanistan Taliban authorities and put into the rehabilitation program for walking around in public dressed up as their favorite character from his hit British drama Peaky Blinders. By the way, the United States is giving $40 million a week to the Taliban in Afghanistan through the UN. 1/8 of the entire United Nations budget goes to Afghanistan. 195 countries come together and 1/8 of their budget goes to Afghanistan.
I think we
It's
need to get rid
fucking
of that UN. It's useless.
useless.
Or at
Complete
least we need to remove ourselves from it.
yeah, I agree. The Taliban government ministry for the promotion of virtue and prevention of vice said the 4 friends who had become popular in their local Jibral township in southern province of Herat for strutting through the streets in trench coats and flat caps were detained for promoting foreign culture. They don't allow foreign culture.
Where is
They
this?
Afghanistan, the guys were dressed
Oh,
as Peaky Blinders characters. Here, look at them. Here they are.
I wonder if
And
they had razor blades in their hats.
is that the way they had it in the movie?
Yeah, that's how they, like, beat the fuck out of people.
The clothing they wore has no Afghan identity at all, does not match our culture. Secondly, their actions were an imitation of actors from a British movie. Our society is Muslim. If we were to follow, do you guys get that? They are not free countries. Anyone who says to you, "Hey, there's good Muslims," it's not like that. You're not. It's not like saying there's good Armenians or there's good blacks or there's good Jews. You don't understand. There's not. It's like saying there's not poisonous rattlesnakes. No, they're all fucking poisonous.
Hmm,
You're referring when people say that, it shows how shallow and stupid they are in their thinking. You think when I say someone's black, I'm talking about the biology of their skin, their melanation. When I say someone is Chinese, I'm referring to some physical characteristics of their slant eyes and their height and their build, and it's an expression of the way they look as a fucking human being. It can also be their nationality. But when I tell you someone is Muslim, I'm not referring to their skin color, their ethnicity, their race, nothing. I'm describing to you that is their ideology, the way they think. And one of the components of that is kill everyone who is not fucking Muslim, who does not think the way you think. And it's
right.
okay to rape women. And if you die and you're fighting to change people to become a Muslim, you get 70 whores of virgins in the
They can't
upper
be whores if they're
stratosphere.
virgins.
Yeah. They're not there's no difference. Why do you keep saying that's redundant? There's no you don't need to say extreme Muslims. There's people who are Muslim, and then there's people who think they're Muslim, but they're not.
They're probably just closeted Christians, honestly.
You don't understand. A rattlesnake by saying extreme Muslims is like saying that men can become women or women can become men. You cannot. It's like saying, "Hey, there was a rattlesnake, but it didn't have fangs." No, it's not like that. I I got bit by a non-venomous rattlesnake. No, you did not. It does not exist. Clive, the West needs to get educated on the Muslim conquest, Muslims, slave trade, and caliphates. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's fucking crazy. But Sevi, I have nice Muslim friends. So do I. So do I. So do I. And it happens to say in their book that you can pretend to be nice to them and like them, and then when they're weak, kill them.
If you think they're really nice, they're probably just playing at you so that they can slit your throat in your sleep.
Jeff, you have no idea what you're talking about. Muslims as a group do not want to kill Christians. Then they're not Muslims, dude. The people you're talking about are not Muslims then. The idea is false and dangerous generalization. No, you saying the shit you say is dangerous. You saying the shit you're saying is dangerous. Of course it's not. Jeff goes on to say the Quran does not advocate indiscriminate violence. No, of course not. It
It's very
discriminates.
targeted. It's
It's
very
very
targeted
targeted
violence.
violence to non-Muslims. And then you speak like a liberal. God, I grew up around all this shit. Just someone saying nothing. But it does contain verses about fighting that are often misunderstood or misused or stripped out of context. Yeah, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy. You are absolutely fucking nuts. Assimilate or go home. Yeah, there's no, and these articles I'm pulling up, these aren't isolated. This is just it's just endless. It's just endless media on these fuckers doing crazy shit. Okay, there's this guy. His name is Wade Debner. I think Spin's going to get into it. I think Spin really has the dirt on it, which will come on in hour and 40 minutes over on the Barbell Spin. And this gentleman Wade, I think he lives like in Dublin or Pleasanton or Danville, California, a suburb of San Francisco, wealthy area. And the story is that he teamed up with some guy named Masterkoff, Ascroft, something like that. Some guy who made $400 million saving Crunch or Planet Fitness or one of the Globo gyms.
24-hour fitness.
24-hour fitness. Thank you. I belonged to a 24-hour fitness once in Walnut Creek.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. And I really like Globo gyms, like nice Globo gyms. I used to really like them. It was weird. 24-hour fitness attracted a lot of weirdos. I think it's the 24-hour part.
well, I think most Global gyms are 24 hours, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
You think is LA Fitness 24 hours? Is it?
I think LA Fitness. What's what's the other one? I thought most Global gyms were 24 hour. Genesis. It's another one. Oh no, I guess not.
Okay, they're not.
Yeah, never mind.
It's because they can shower there and be indoors when it's cold.
Yes.
Yeah, and the Bay Area has a lot of weirdos. A shitload of weirdos.
Makes sense. Okay.
They supposedly Wade was throwing his name around. Several sources, many sources. Everyone who's following the story behind the scenes knows that this guy Masteroff the rumor is that he is not affiliated with this Wade guy at all. That he wants nothing to do with the purchase of CrossFit at this time. And so the story is that this Wade guy is freaking out because he doesn't have any money of his own. No one ever does. And so he's looking for he's continuing the narrative. Allegedly, I have not spoke to him, but allegedly he's continuing the narrative that he is going to purchase CrossFit but at the same time searching for other people to partner with him. And supposedly, all the people I know who've spoke to him want to stay as far away from him as possible. That talking to him, he sounds like a complete loose cannon, and he absolutely has no idea what CrossFit is, what it's about. Words that that are coming to me are that he's referring to it as like a franchise model. Um,
Mm. That's your first indicator that you have
so
no fucking idea what you're
yeah,
talking about. As soon as you start talking about CrossFit as a franchise model, you are completely lost and you lose everybody associated with it.
I mean, I kind of, this is going to sound crazy, but if he did get it, the cool thing is that would be the scattering to the wind, and then someone could start something new and then reconvene the tribe.
What do you mean? What?
Meaning if someone came in and they were like, "Hey, we're going to franchise CrossFit," like right now, even now, CrossFit is teetering on the fact that if someone who is really smart, someone could start an affiliate, like just put their head down, start an affiliate program, a seminar program, education program, and a competition, and basically just mirror what CrossFit does.
Okay.
It's totally doable, and you would pick up, uh, in the right setting, you could easily start with 100 affiliates. You know what I mean? Like if Rich did that, he could peel off 100 easy, I think, right?
Okay.
Have his own version of the open, have an affiliate, offer programming, and figure out a way to do some sort of seminars or fitness education that doesn't get you sued for IP theft from CrossFit. And you could do that, and then you would have that thing going and chugging along. I mean, you could say Metfix is that, except Metfix is fucked up because they keep saying dumb shit like they're not in competition with CrossFit. And so when they finally backpedal on that, if they ever do backpedal on that, it's gonna be weird. They're gonna go through a little bumpy ride for being disingenuous. But if someone did that, you could slowly just rebuild CrossFit from the ground up. There's no secret. There's no secret to what was done. Greg gave everything away for free. Everything can be seen. Everything was transparent. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing hidden. And so if this guy does something stupid, this guy's not going to get CrossFit. He has no chance. He has no money, and everyone in every corner of the world's like, wow, he's a loose cannon. Something everything I've heard is he's not stable.
Yeah. That
So so
that sounds like somebody
uh
else we know.
I don't think so. I think that I think that guy's stable. You don't think that guy's stable?
No.
I like that guy. How come I'm the only person who likes that guy? Is my radar broken?
I don't know. It's been
You're talking about Frank?
yes.
Oh, I'm down with Frank. I'm down with
It's
Frank.
I
I like
mean,
Frank.
it,
I like Frank's idea. I mean, I don't like the idea of it not. I know CrossFit has to be run by a dictator. That's where I differ with him. But
y
pulling the money together and I like that idea.
I mean, I guess he's a useful idiot in a way.
I wonder if Frank's gonna eventually get something off the ground.
No, he can't.
Why? Why can't he just? He could just start his own thing.
Yeah, but he just won't. Like
Oh.
he needs somebody else to give him $5 trillion. He won't, but and then even then he won't do anything. He wouldn't know what to do with it. He's like, "Oh, cool, now I have $5 trillion."
But he could just start up something. He could just start up something and be like, okay, I'm taking affiliation, and this is what we're gonna do, and slowly, one by one, pick people off that who want to join his cohort.
He could try.
Oh shit, Schweitzer, you blocked Frank?
Holy shit. That's crazy.
uh,
That's crazy.
the guy's a whack job that streams in this. No, listen, he's a fucking father, and he went to his bathroom to get some peace and quiet.
That I don't care. I don't care.
The deal sergeant, CrossFit is many things. First a method, then a movement. That's all about it. The movement drives the method, and the movement is led by one with a vision. With that, it was birthed. It has birthed many birthed. With that, it has birthed many things. Yeah, that's pretty good. You could throw in the. It was a revolution too. You could throw that in there too. It was a revolution.
Yeah. I mean, it still is, I think. I mean, you see it in every Globo gym, any military installation gym, any I mean, you get High Rocks out of it, you get Orange Theory Fitness out of it. Like none of those things exist without CrossFit.
On a side note, there's a 67-year-old at my gym that has an unfathomably large penis. You wouldn't believe how big it is. Here's the deal with the penis.
What?
Let me share some news for you. As you get older, you become more of a shower than a grower. So if you have like a 3-inch penis that turns into a 6-inch penis, when you're by the time you're my age, you'll have a 4-inch penis that turns into a 6-inch penis.
Oh, it just starts drooping out of your
Yeah.
shit.
Like
Just
I
starts
can't believe like sometimes I cannot believe how big my penis is. Like just limp. I'm like, well, it was not like this 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Hey, it's kind of like just imagine you ever buy one of those cheap balls like for someone like that they got like at Kmart and there's like a bin of them and they're like 99 cents. Just
Yeah.
imagine pumping that thing up and letting the air out of it, 15 times a day for 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Our version of saggy boobs. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I didn't know how old are you?
30. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I had no signs of that at 30. But now sometimes I walk by the mirror
I
and
got
I'm
a
like,
1
"Oh,
inch that turns into a 3-inch.
I'm like, is there some guy standing behind me? No, that's mine. Wow.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
I think that's why old guys think they have ED. They see their dicks the same size it is when it's hard, but it's not hard, so they think they have ED. But they don't. It's just you just
That's
have
just the
big.
way their dick hangs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Sebi, if you had to pick the next face leader, who'd you pick?
Your mother.
I would always pick Dave. You're talking about for CrossFit. I would always pick Dave, 100%. And you'd have to give him some carte blanche room to go fucking Dana White on the whole system. The thing
Like to
is,
just clean, like you mean like clean house, or like just have complete like total rule over the whole
total
entity? Is
rule. Yeah,
okay,
total
okay,
rule. Yeah,
okay.
the thing is if you had a really good leader, you wouldn't even probably need to clean house because Dave's such a good leader. He can take shit bags as long as you get the right people in there who love CrossFit and see it as an employment brand.
Right,
And he's a really good leader. He gives people opportunity to fail, and people just want to follow him. He's not a micromanager, and he takes shitloads of feedback. But he's serious as a heart attack. The thing is it's the brand is the base. The brand is if you do it's like everyone knows if you get a black belt from a certain jiu-jitsu gym, like in our area, which those black belts can beat up those black belts. And so
right.
that was the brand of CrossFit. If someone was wearing like you need that back from the leadership that oh shit, those are the fittest people. Like when Josh
Mhm.
Bridges went to Buds, he was the fittest person who's ever in Buds. And why? Because he did CrossFit. And everyone knew that.
Right,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Kind of like fuck you, we're CrossFit, join or get out of the way. Yeah.
right,
It's totally that's our brand. And the thing is people my biggest pushback when I used to say that was, well, that's easy for you to say. You're not an affiliate. Because the thing with CrossFit is it needs to look so scary on the outside, and then soon as you go through those, like, plastic doors that those big freezers have and you go inside, you're like, "Oh, shit, it's scaled for everyone." So it'll make me a badass, that 65-year-old woman who can't even do a pull-up and is 40 pounds
right,
overweight. But 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 even once those people get inside, they're so proud they made it past that veneer of "fuck you" that they love the brand. Like my mom loves wearing her CrossFit shirt. My mom loves going to her little old ladies book club and all the other little old ladies being like, "Oh my God, you do CrossFit?" Loves that shit.
right.
Yeah, she won't explicitly say it, but she's so proud. You should be
I
so
mean, her
proud.
shoulders sit back, and she walks into the Starbucks like she owns the place. Like
Well, that's what
sh
I do.
she knows what she can. She knows that she
Yeah.
can do stuff. She knows she can pick up your kids, hang out with them, play with them.
Yeah, it's like I know it's not a big deal, but it's like I just went to that turkey trot in the morning and just ran. Like, I can at 53, I can just run a 5K, and I started in the back and I passed half the people with my fucking 9-year-old son.
Right.
It's like I can do it. I didn't enjoy it, but I can do it. It's not a
Right.
problem.
I mean, look at what Sousa did. He ran
Crazy.
4x4x48, and all he does is train 1 hour a day, regular old class workout. He works the rest of the day, but he can go out and do the most insane running
And
challenge of all time.
let me say this too. Sousa did a show the other day where people talking about how fit you can get in your garage gym. People were talking about how much they will love working out in their garage gym and blah 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 blah. And I love working out in my gym too. I love working out alone. But the one thing that's missed is I promise you, except for a few outliers, if you work out in an affiliate, you're way fitter than those dumb shits who work out in the garage gym who are fucking cherry picking and not pushing hard, not around other people. I promise you. I bet you affiliate people who train at a fucking affiliate are 20% fitter than us dipshits who are hiding in our garage and changing the workout every 5 minutes as they get tired.
Yep.
Yeah. There's
I know
no
I started going to CrossFit Omaha. That's my home affiliate now. And the most of the time I'll go there and like do like an open gym. I'll just go and work out on my own just from like just the way that my schedule is. And if I ever don't want to work out or if I just don't feel like ever doing anything, I'll like check in for a class so that I make sure like, hey, I'm going to go to the 5:30 class or whatever it is. And just so I know
5:30 a.m., Caleb?
PM.
Oh, okay.
PM.
Thank God. I
I
don't want you
can't
to
do,
don't go crazy, dude.
I can't do that shit anymore. But I'll make sure like, okay, I'm going to sign up for this class and I know I'll go. And every time I go, it's way harder than it would have been if I had done it on my own. Like I push myself harder. There's like a
Yeah.
guy next to me that I've realized that we're like neck and neck with each other, and I'm always gonna try to beat him, or I'll try to like it just turns into like it turns into a challenge, and I always feel better at the end.
Uh, Dana White would make the Open Regionals and Games pay-per-view, and people would buy them.
No, he'll put it on Paramount, so you only have to buy one subscription.
It's like Marine recruiting, says the deal sergeant. They don't promise you the world. They have a photo of a sharp as hell Marine and a quick statement like, first to fight. From there, you search within and join. I'm going to
Yeah.
pretend like I understood what you meant. Yeah.
Well, they give you like the prim and proper. Hey, this is how awesome it can be, but you have to go through the experience to get to that point or to find what is awesome for you, kind of thing.
Ken Walters, when I take a week or two and work out only in the garage, the minute I get back to a class, I realize I realize on my own zero intensity compared to the class. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there may be some exceptions if if your buddies are giving you times and shit and you're doing times. I'm not saying that there aren't outliers and there aren't people who can do that on their own, but I bet the vast majority are significantly fitter and have a much better fitness experience inside the affiliate. So, this Wade guy, he thought he was going to buy the company. I don't know what his deal is. I'm guessing. I have no idea what his background is, but I'm guessing he made like one or two big deals in his life. He got really excited. He was in the right place at the right time. He made a shitload of money. Now he thinks he's a wheeler and dealer. Of course, none of it will be his own money. It never is. Remember when we were told Rosa was buying the company and he wasn't? He put in like $2 or $3 million in a $200 million deal.
Yep.
And so no one's ever going to buy the company outright on their own. It's going to take a very special person ever to get this thing on the ground. If I had to bet, if you gave me $1 million right now and you asked me what's the future of CrossFit, and it's going to be continued to be a slow, just auger into the ground until it reaches a price so low that some single person can buy it and realizes what it is. The institutional knowledge from the place has gone to complete shit, and which is really important because those are the people who realized that it was the brand value CrossFit had, what we were talking about earlier about being bad motherfuckers. And then a lot of the people there who have survived have sold out. So instead of actually becoming, he looks like a chipmunk. Oh,
He looks like a fucking Jersey Shore motherfucker.
He's one of those dudes where the lower part of his head's bigger than the top part of his head. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He looks young.
He looks like
Is that him with his daughter down there too? Because that's a juiced up motherfucker. That dude looks like he's on the
yeah, that
juice.
looks like it.
that's
Explains a lot, huh?
That's a big boy. Yeah.
Explains a lot, huh? Yeah, he's the situation. Here you go. Gym, tan, laundry, GTL.
I think this guy's read too many like self-help books and PBD books to where he thinks like he can just like he thinks he's like Steve Jobs. He can just talk things into reality. And he's maybe watched too much of movies. What was the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and they do stocks and shit? Lone Wolf.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't talked to him, but everyone I talk to says that's the vibe. It's mixed between a little bit of recklessness with passion. He fancies himself as the CEO of CrossFit. That'll be the race to the bottom too. I just don't think he understands the cult. I don't think he the same way that probably I don't even know. Oh God, I would love to talk to someone at Berkshire and hear their honest opinion of like, oh fuck, what did we buy? Like, I just don't think people know.
No, and the people who are buying this don't do CrossFit. They're not CrossFitters. They're just people who see this. They just see like a cash cow. They're like, oh, how can I make money off of this?
And
They have
so,
no fucking
yes.
idea what they're doing.
And so along that line, someone could say, well, Dana White's not a fighter. No, but he's a martial artist and he's a crazy fan of the martial arts. And he understands it's the fight game and it's nasty.
Yes.
It's nasty. And so you have to have someone like that who's running the fucking company, who knows like, yo, these people, the brand value is that we are the fittest people wherever we go at all times. And once you come in, once you break through those plastic things in the refrigerator, you can say, oh, it's scaled for everyone. Super welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
The company without affiliates is worthless. I agree with you up until a point. At its current valuation, it's worthless without affiliates. But what if it's only worth 20 million?
So this is what happens when you have people take over a company that don't understand the intent. So on the left is the motto of Bungie during the Halo, like when Halo was started to be.
Is Halo a video game?
Halo's a video game. It's probably one of the greatest video games of all time. There is like a series of them. There's like 5 of them, and they're awesome. And so when Halo was being created, the motto was, we make games we want to play. So they understand like, hey, we want to like whatever game it is that we're making, we want to be able to play it and we want to love it and we want to be able to do all of the cool shit. They understand that that's the intent. And then skip ahead a few years.
By the way, just real quick, we make games we want to play. That was Greg's things. I made a fitness program that I wish I would have had.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly. And he gets it. He understands, like, obviously he's the one that created it. And so he understands the importance and the value of it. And then you have these fucking tranny retarded motherfuckers come around and they change it. They buy this thing and they change it to, we create worlds that inspire friendship.
Along those lines is we make games we want to play. That's the CrossFit way is, hey, fucktard, get back in and fight and finish the workout. And the new version is, good try, nice try.
We just want to hang out, have a good time.
Showing good job, you showed up.
Great job. You want some peptides? We'll give you some peptides.
You
want to hit the smoothie bar after this? We can go hit the smoothie bar.
Yeah. There's no the CrossFit's not about enticing people. The rest of the industry is about enticing people in ways that try to make fitness easy. It's that belt. You stand on that platform and put the belt around you and it jiggles your fat off. That is not the brand of CrossFit.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's fuck you. We're better than you. Get out of the way.
Yeah. And you're welcome to come in here. You're totally, everyone's totally fucking welcome. But fuck you, get out of the way. Caller,
Unless
hi.
you want,
Caller. Not caller? Caller. Caller? Not caller. Caller? Hold on, I'm gonna try hooking you up again. Give me a second. This is a Are you there? Hey,
Hey, can you hear me?
now I can. I want you to know I take
good
full
morning.
responsibility for that. That's my fault. And the roadcaster's fault. Go on, your turn. Oh shit, I lost you again, son of a bitch. Okay, there you go. You're back. Hello? Almost like I'm fucking with
Can you hear
people,
me
but I'm
now?
not. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. All right. I'm glad it's not just me. Well, hey, I own an affiliate in Arkansas, and this whole idea is something that I've been struggling with, like the being the badass affiliate to accepting everyone.
Yeah.
And like I don't have the time to do my programming right now. So we outsource with Mayhem. We use Mayhem programming, which is great.
The Mayhem Empire. Yeah.
The Mayhem. Yep.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
But also the very watered down gym up the street that's very inclusive and only wants women and really does like 30-minute workouts uses the same programming.
Oh, interesting.
And I really struggle with that.
In what way?
I feel that we are bringing ourselves down to the same level of them, of their methods, right? By using the same programming. If we're both like, hey, we use Mayhem affiliate programming, they're not a CrossFit affiliate. We're, like they're paring everything way down. But we're the badass CrossFit affiliate. Like, I'm really in this midst of struggling with that. Do we continue to do this? Because Mayhem doesn't care. They just want anyone to buy it.
Dude, I've never even thought of that. So there's a gym next to you that does Mayhem programming.
Yeah, about 5 miles away.
It's not a CrossFit gym, and you're a CrossFit gym that does the badass Mayhem programming. Wow, that's fucking fascinating.
It's and it's really pushing me. It's really pushing me to make a change to where I'm just gonna have to suck it up and do my own programming.
Or hey, dude, the other option is de-affiliate.
Well, so
I know that's naughty. I don't want to get struck down by God, but like, that's
but how would that fix that problem though?
Because right now, I'm just maybe we didn't see it the same way, but right now I see it as like, yeah, you want to be the gym that like, hey, you want to do what Greg Glassman said, do this fitness program, eat like this, and your DNA will express itself in the most grandiose way that God will allow it to. And that's CrossFit. Eat like this, move like this, and your DNA, this is the operating system to the human genome. But the gym, and people know that because they see the word CrossFit. But what you're saying is someone's doing that same programming without the affiliate name.
Well, see, if I de-affiliate, then in my opinion, then I'm like, who cares? Like, I'm not going to hold the standard. I'm not going to push myself. I'm not going to, really be CrossFit as I know. I've known it for 15 years.
Right.
So that's
how long. How long have you had your affiliate?
No, our affiliate is only 3 years old in April.
Okay.
But I've done CrossFit for 15. I just really battled, being able to open an affiliate or not for a long time. So finally took the chance in 23. So
what pushed you over the edge to finally open
it? Man, I've been coaching for quite a while, and I was sitting at my job. I was a project manager for a construction company in town, and I was sitting at my desk dreaming and crunching numbers and taking in CrossFit content more times during my day than I was working on my project management work. And I turned 35 and I was like, I got to shit or get off the pot, man. I've got to do this and quit wasting my time, and you like jump in or forget about it and just own being a member and doing the thing. And I just couldn't do that. So we finally decided to take the jump, and we've been open for going on 3 years now.
Let me tell you what the deal sergeant said. Just because they're down the street doing something different doesn't mean you can't thrive. Well, what the thing is, they're doing the same thing, but just watered down. People come to your gym for you before anything, not because you're affiliated with something.
Right. And I don't market that we do Mayhem programming, but if I talk to like my neighbor goes to the gym that I'm talking about, and I talk with her, and then they're doing the same programming, and to be honest, I'm like, I don't see that you're getting the results that you should. Then I'm like, but we just did that workout today, like, and it wrecked me. And I'm seeing the results. So it's just a weird dichotomy that I'm in, right?
Right.
I think I've answered my question that, like, hey, I need to own my programming and do that, which has brought
What's
me to
that
the
gonna
topic
do,
of, like,
though?
Taylor.
What's that gonna do?
Well, see, that, I guess that's my question. Like, is it worth the time? And these are things that I'm working through that I was like, oh, they're talking about it, I'm just going to call in and discuss it. But I don't know. Is my programming better than Darren Hunsucker's programming? Probably not. I would say probably not. So,
But I mean,
maybe
how are
it
you
is
going to
just
get,
like,
how do
hey,
you get, the only way to get to that point is to by actually programming, right? Like you're not going to, like
true.
Darren
That's very
Hunsucker
true,
didn't
Caleb,
get to, Darren didn't get to be Darren. Mayhem didn't get to be Mayhem without like trying
Yep.
triplets, couplets, whatever monostructural stuff. They're putting
That's a
things
good point.
together and testing it out. And I think that that's something that
Mhm.
people lose sight of, is actually just putting something together and trying it, like using yourself as a test subject and being like, okay, I'm going to try this and we're going to see if this is a good program for my community. And I mean, I think
Yeah.
it's a trial and error thing. And I know it's like, well, now this is like a 10-year thing that I'm going to have to start working on figuring out how to program. But
Right.
I mean, use
Well,
yourself
I
as a
mean,
test
the
subject, get some
affiliates that I
friends
look
and
up
do
to
the
the
same thing.
most, yeah, the affiliate owners that I look up to the most, I believe, from everything that I know, do their own programming. I would say, outside of probably like CrossFit Charlotte, we use a Sentinel, right? But
I think Charlotte I don't think they use Sentinel. I think they program for their own
in-house.
affiliate. Yeah, I think it's their own. It's a different kind
Okay.
of programming. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is just a topic that was on my mind and something that, like, I'm really trying to battle out the right way. To
maybe it
one
won't
of the
matter. Maybe it
struggles.
won't matter if Wade buys the company and turns it into the franchise model, and you say "fuck you."
Right. I'm out anyways. But I
Hey,
can still
dude,
use
what
Mayhem
about just
at that point.
following? I don't look at main site, but what about just following main site?
Yeah, I've thought about it, and I haven't looked at it in a while. We used Cap up until this year, and it was fine. But my members kind of threw a fit about not feeling like they were getting enough of a workout, even though we were coaching. So we switched off of Cap to Mayhem, and now we've had an increase in membership since we've done that.
What do members
and I think
want?
people are
What do
showing up
members want when they say there's not enough workout? What do they want?
Rich, the statement Hiller made the other day about Rich talking, or whoever it was like, Rich just talking about people want a good workout. That's not what CrossFit is. It's not, but that's what members want. A lot of the members that are not bought into the CrossFit methodology completely and understand intensity and, the whole thing, they just want to come in and sweat for 45 minutes to an hour. And then they feel like they can go look at the scale and the scale's lower. And so they're happy.
Yeah,
they want to lose weight.
It's crazy you say that, because that's kind of, unfortunately, I fall into that camp every once. I go through these cycles, but there'll be these huge cycles where all I care is that I'm moving for 40 minutes.
Yep.
And I'll just get and I just get weaker and weaker and weaker.
Yeah, because it's the easy thing to do. One of the biggest statements in our gym is simple, not easy. I know that's a statement that, like, street parking has or not, whatever, but that's our big marketing play. Like, that's our I can't even think, like, one of our taglines,
Mottos. Yeah,
simple, not easy. Yeah, mottos. And we say that often. And it is simple just to show up to the gym, but man, it's not easy to do it every day, 5 days a week. It's not easy to eat the good foods, but it's a simple idea. And it's very easy for you to go just sit on the bike for 40 minutes and not get intensity, right?
I mean, that's Peloton.
Yeah,
right. Check the box. And I think that falls into the gym up the street that I'm talking about. Right? It's the easy thing to go in and, like, we're in quote scaling the workout. Hey, but in reality, you're making the workout easy. Because even if we're doing the same thing, you come to my gym and do the same workout that they're doing, we're going to teach you to snatch when they want to address it. when they're using just a dumbbell
Uh-huh.
and avoiding it completely, right? Bar muscle ups are in the day. They don't even have a rig in their gym, so they're not doing that. Well, we're going to teach you how the progression to get to a bar muscle up, and we're going to take those steps necessary. And you're going to feel failure, which sucks. But feeling failure is where you actually learn that you have a place to grow and you actually have to try. Right. And that, I think that's what I get frustrated with members a lot of times is they come in and they fail. Even the jack 20 something dudes that come in, and I'm 38 and been doing CrossFit for 15 years, a very average dude, but like I can beat them in workouts now, often. And I don't think they like that because it's they have to learn some things.
That failure thing
Anyways.
you said is really wild, because I was listening to this interview with Serena Williams, and she was saying, I can't remember the number she gave, but like 70% of the time when she's training, she's failing. She said there's nothing exciting.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing fun. There's nothing glorious about it. And it really is a trip to try to explain that to people, especially little kids.
Mhm.
That's the whole thing, man. Just failure. And every time you fail, oh shit, I'm in the right domain. I'm sitting right over the fucking target failing. Like, and that way, when you go out and have to execute on it in the real world, you have that now in your toolbox. You only get to show your good shit 1% of the time, and 99% of the training is just failure. It's crazy. It's a hard thing for people to get their head wrapped around. What do you think about the new? Do you have any thoughts about ownership of CrossFit? Do you give a fuck as an affiliate owner?
Yeah, I do. Our affiliation renews in February, and I don't know what to do. We are continuing like it's day to day on that. I am, at being around for as long as I have been, I am a Greg Glassman disciple of the methodology, right?
Yeah.
And I definitely want that to stay the case. Now, like the thing with Frank and all these other people, CrossFit and the certifications that they have, CrossFit, I think Sousa says this, is the trainers, the L1, the red shirts, the L1 staff, the L2 staff. That's CrossFit to me. If that continues, I will be a lot more apt to continue to be an affiliate. But I do want to see them, and I think that's going to. Like, I'm not saying that's going anywhere. But to me, that is the CrossFit affiliate. And that's where Frank falls on his face, is he has no understanding or plans that I've heard to continue or grow the training aspect of what we're doing. And that is the huge part of being a CrossFit affiliate and a CrossFit trainer, and your credential meaning something.
Hey,
but go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
But I don't know what that looks like with new ownership. I don't know. I don't want to be a franchise model. I'm not going to stick around if that's the case. If a leader of this company comes in and they are someone that, like, I don't agree with Greg on his religious beliefs. I don't care about that. But on their basic ideologies, morality, and their pushing of, the standard, if those things don't align, then I won't stick around. But those are the things that are going to stick around.
That was interesting. You threw that in there about the religion. Are you a Christian guy?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, and he is a big, even though he's atheist, he is a huge proponent of Christian values. Let me just
right.
Let me ask you this, or let me share this with you. What you said about the L1 trainers. I could single-handedly, if I could just freeze my kids aging, I could single-handedly save CrossFit in 2 years. It would be so fucking easy. I could do it from the outside. And you touched on it right there. One of the cornerstones of that is they need to glorify the L1 trainers like they did back in the heyday.
Yes.
And then you could just pay some fucking kid $100,000 a year and just make videos and go to L1 to L1. And then you need to start recruiting super hot guys and super hot girls who are really intelligent, and they need to be the L1 trainers. And those people need to be at the forefront and be like, the world needs to know those are the greatest trainers who are on planet Earth. And that's a cornerstone. There's probably like 4 legs to this beast, but what you said is huge. It is
one of them.
And it would be so easy. It would be so fucking easy.
It just takes money, but
they have, the thing is that they have the money. It would be so easy to do. You could pay some fucking 20-year-old kid $100,000 and he would get in his fucking car and go from city to city following L1s and pumping
living the life.
Yeah, just living the life. Yeah, that's what I did. And it would be a massive transformation to the space in probably 2 years.
I mean, I think you touched on it right there, that it's not reinventing anything. It's not a new idea.
No.
What worked for Greg to build it to what it is, with the availability, much more availability of information and getting videos and content out there now. Repeat it. You're right. Like, repeat that. Grow it again. It's not a new idea. But that's the whole thing. Like, we can't do that. We're not inside. It's not your ideas are great, but they don't care about what you have to say, apparently, because they're not doing it.
No. No. Hey, listen, anytime you hear anything, like if you know a company is marketing or campaigning, they're failing. No marketing or campaigning or PR work. And that's what CrossFit keeps, like, they're celebrating their own campaigns. It's so fucking embarrassing.
Oh man, I hate it. I hated the Colts one. It's so
Oh my God. Like, dude.
Oh my God, look how great I did.
Terrible.
Look at how awesome this content is that I created.
No, that's not it. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
we should not know.
Dude.
We should not know your propaganda. You should not be like, oh my God, look at our propaganda. It's crazy.
To the point.
It's crazy.
Your Hells Angels are not putting posters up or advertisements out being like, join our cult.
Or we're the baddest
That's
dudes in
not
the
how it goes.
Yeah, we're the baddest dudes in the world.
Yeah.
When you look in your side mirror and you see them splitting lanes, you scoot the fuck over because you see the fucking jacket.
Yep. They're coming. Yep.
Yeah.
I've been hashtagging and putting Forging Elite Fitness on all of our content from day one in 2023. I still believe that it's that is the tagline that CrossFit needs to be using. And it was really irritating to me. Like, it's back. And I'm like, well, it never left. It never left.
M&M's is
We're
not
still Forging Elite Fitness.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And M&M's is not celebrating their fucking newest campaign. Other people might be talking about it, but you're not like, wow, every time they say they're launching a new campaign and they're celebrating it or they're patting themselves on the back, all I hear is like, look, we're tricking you. We think it's just do fucking authentic shit. It's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy. It's the rookie hour. It's the rookie hour over there. It's the fucking rookie hour.
Yeah. So how do we in small town Arkansas maintain that high level of, I mean, one, we have to have members. We're running about 80 members, which is great. We're a fairly small town. And I'm happy with it. I want to be over 100. Hopefully we'll get there. But like, how do we maintain that cultish type image from outside, holding a high standard, and then also let the gym up the street market that they're doing the same thing we're doing, mayhem, right? If I look at it like that, that's why I don't market it.
Real quick, here's some breaking news. Barbell Spin, which will be on in 1 hour. Forging Elite Fitness is going away if Wade Debner gets his way.
Oh wow. No good. Awesome. No good.
Hey, let me ask you this, because I don't know, but I was thinking of things I would do if I was an affiliate. Do you have kids?
I do, yeah. Sorry, you probably hear them in the background. I've got 3.
Wow. How old?
11, 9, and 3.
Holy shit, man. You are a busy man.
I got a bunch of gray hair to show it, so.
If I owned an affiliate, one of the things I would think I would do, and I have no idea, I would always be appealing to all the first responders in the area. Like, I would be trying to get as many fucking cops and firefighters and ambulance drivers and military guys.
I was a firefighter for 5 years in our city here.
Because those are the people I would want in my gym. I would try to get as many.
They don't want to be there though.
They don't, huh? Okay.
They don't want to be here. Okay. No, I was a firefighter, and being a firefighter is what got me into CrossFit. When I was getting hired, my brother lived in Dallas. So we just talked on, over the phone or whatever. And I was telling him what I was doing. He's older than me. And he was like, hey, check out this CrossFit.com. And that was the beginning days of it. Was all on, Josh Bridges was posting from overseas his scores and on the leaderboard. And I was looking at that and I was like, this is amazing. And then I dug into the methodology, understood that it was for service members and for me to be as good at my job as I can, so that when my overweight captain has a heart attack in the middle of a house fire, I can pull his ass out and I can save my team. Right. Like that was why I did it.
I love your example. If the cops and firefighters can't protect themselves, they can't protect you. So I fucking love your example.
Nope.
I love your example.
But no, I have 3 members that are firemen, and I've had a handful come through the door and try it and they quit. I bet out of 150 firemen on the city's department here that there are, one of them's a great coach, and he is at another gym in town. Two of them actually, they're great coaches at gyms in town, and they do a great job. But I bet collectively less than 10% of those firemen are doing CrossFit or any type really of high intensity fitness.
Those are the people that just want to wear
And
the badge and not have any obligation to fulfill the needs of that job.
I thought you were going to
And
say they
the
didn't
se-
want to do it
yeah.
because they train at the headquarters already, or they're tired from their job. You're saying that they're just not interested in being fit.
Correct.
It's hard. No, they don't normally have to be fit. They don't have to be fit most days.
They just want to be
But
lazy.
when they don't have the mentality that it could change tonight, that I have to be fit. But I can't fix it tonight or today to prepare for tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like they have.
They're not
like it's
seeing
never
regular
happened.
calls.
It's no, but tonight could be the night that the shit hits the fan, and they truly have an emergency that their fitness could impact their life or the lives of the people around them, and they're just not prepared for it. And it's sad. It's sad,
Hey,
and that's what I'm trying to change.
someone just sent me a photo, okay, and it's a photo of a refrigerator in a bar, behind a counter in a bar,
Mhm.
and there's a small sticker in the right-hand corner of the refrigerator, and
Okay.
it says, "Support your local Hell's Angels."
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Anyways, man, I got to get my kids ready. We're going to church here, but
all right.
I appreciate the time. Thanks for talking with me.
Hey, thanks for being a good dude. You sound like a great guy. I hope our paths cross.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.
See you, dude.
Yeah, I don't think if with the information I have, I think that Wade is nothing more than fodder for shows like this to do shows. I don't think he has any real chance of owning the company. I
Neither did the other
obviously
guy, apparently.
I say that again.
Said neither did the other guy, apparently.
Who's the other guy?
Malik, Move Max.
Oh, I think Malik has a very good chance of owning the company.
So what the fuck is this guy doing?
I think Malik has a very, very, very good chance of owning the company. I just think that the information I have is not mine to share, so I cannot share the information. It'll be interesting what Spin shares today. Hello,
Hey, Savon, it's Frank. How are you?
Frank. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning. Yeah, I think I wanted to touch on a couple points.
Yes, sir.
One you mentioned earlier, what's the company worth if there are no affiliates? And you suggested 20 million, which is the number I threw out there early on. And people suggested no way it would sell for 20 million, but I think you're not far off. 20 million with no affiliates.
I just
And
came up
if
with
there's
that.
10,000.
I came up with that because I'm
Go
gonna get if in the heyday, let's say affiliates brought in 30 million a year, right? In the heyday. So you think like if someone's feeling really optimistic and you take that away, and then now the company's only worth 20 million. How did you come up with that 20 million if there's no affiliates? Just from seminar sales?
Well, I think seminar sales plummet if you don't have any affiliates as well.
Okay.
What is the company worth? I think I just came up with it. I probably worked it from reverse of 10,000 affiliates pay $2,000 each, and you're at 20 million.
Yeah.
I think you could argue it's not worth anything. I think you could argue that the company goes bankrupt. I think some shoe company would buy the brand and use it for 20 million, but or something different, but it would not be the same thing. It's basically not CrossFit anymore at that point.
Right.
And again, which I think, if you play it out in your head, if all 10,000 affiliates were organized and threatened de-affiliation and go to the current owners and say, sell it to us to 20 million, or we'll wait till you go bankrupt and buy it off the creditors for $2,000 an affiliate. And right now they're paying $4,500 a year in affiliation fees. And we tell them, hey, we're going to drop your affiliate fees to $3,000 next year. You're paying $4,500 now. You're going to pay $3,000 plus $2,000 next year. And then we own the company and your affiliate fees drop to $3,000. Seems to make sense to me. I think if you game theory it out, I mean, tell me what you say if you're the owner of CrossFit and I come to you and I say, we've organized 10,000 or even 5,000 of your affiliates and we're going to drop your revenue to the point where you're going to go bankrupt, or we'll give you 20 million. What are you going to say?
Yeah, that's interesting. I will tell you this: the numbers are. I agree with you much more on the numbers than the 99% of the people who spend their time beating up on you. We're watching entire fucking the British Empire fall, and only fucking 3.9 million people in the UK identify as being Muslim. 6.5% of the population. They already have mayors in like 11 of the biggest cities there. It doesn't take much to fucking topple the empire.
Yeah, I argue that, even I think 2,000 affiliates would have enough leverage to, and you'd see a tipping point at some point where, if you got 2,000 affiliates on board, I think that would make other affiliates realize that it's a potential option. Now the question becomes, I guess, let's say we're successful and we successfully collectively buy the company. Okay, can we get affiliates to agree on something? And my argument has always been, if we have affiliates so busy that there's a line out the door, they're not going to care what's being done to run it, right? The question is, what do we do to get that line out the door? I think I would argue, and kind of against what you were suggesting, with doubling down on Forging Elite Fitness. I think that case has been made for 10 years. I think those people are in gyms, and why that caller who just called in is struggling is because he's continuing to market his gym as CrossFit. And it sounds like there's multiple gyms in his town, multiple offerings, and he's going with the niche offering of Forging Elite Fitness. And I don't think there's a lot of people that appeals to. He may offer a great product. He may follow the same programming, but nobody's going to know that who doesn't like the CrossFit brand. I think ultimately that's the issue right now, is you have the CrossFit brand is not appealing to everyone, and you can't wait till they come in the door and then make the argument for scaling if they never come in the door, right? And so I think that's the issue for me. I think I don't think you walk away from Forging Elite Fitness. I think the campaign that I love, that I see a lot of gyms individually doing, is saying, this is CrossFit, and they show someone do a bar muscle up, and they say, so is this CrossFit? And they show someone do, their feet on the floor, and they do a ring row, and then a dip out of the rings with their feet on the floor.
I love it all as long as you don't.
CrossFit.
I love it all as long as you don't call it a campaign.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm 100% in agreement with that. The campaigns are a joke. They're produced commercials. No one's buying it. It's completely disingenuous. When you said, keep it authentic or keep it genuine, I forget exactly what word you used, but 100%, right? This is all manufactured stuff. No one buys it. You need to walk into gyms and film real people. It needs to look like, I think, content that someone created on their phone. I think one of the coolest things is there's a woman out there who films videos in her car. It's like when nerds teach or something like that is her Instagram handle, and she makes videos in her car and just talks about the community supporting her, but she's super awkward and it's super funny. And I think they should be doubling down on that woman and making her content go viral even more than it already is.
Do you have any insights into this Wade guy? Have you spoke to him?
So he followed one of the accounts on Instagram, and I said, "Hey, I hear you're buying CrossFit. Nice to meet you." And he said, "Well, who'd you hear that from?" I said, "Well, that's the rumor." And I said, "Here's why I don't think it's going to work for you." I said, "I encourage you to do your due diligence, and I think you'll probably back out like all the other buyers once you do your due diligence and realize it's not worth 200 million." He said, "We have a great plan for how to turn CrossFit around and make it the premier brand in the fitness space." And I said, "Great, I look forward to hearing your plan." And he didn't respond. I think he liked that comment, but he didn't offer any insight into what his plan was.
I heard he
don't see it.
I heard he doesn't even do CrossFit. Have you heard that?
That's exactly what I was going to say next. Yeah, I mean, if you don't do CrossFit, like, you just don't get it. And this is the problem we're dealing with now. And this is going to be the problem with anybody who has $200 million to spend. Not only are they a moron if they're spending $200 million on a company that's not worth 200 million, but they don't understand CrossFit if they have 200 million. I mean, maybe there is a rare person, but I think they're probably looking at other more lucrative opportunities to spend their 200 million on. People with $200 million don't spend it on passion projects largely.
Right. And I'm sure, and it sounds like this guy, Wade, just from the few data points we have, is he doesn't have the money or the means or the intelligence or the capability to buy or own CrossFit, but he's trying to will it into existence. That's what it sounds like. And it's making for great content on our end. It's great, making him good cannon fodder.
Yeah, I mean, it's Eric Rose all over again. And one of the other guys in the deal, Mark Mastroff, I guess he was the guy that actually has some like debatable industry experience, but what's his name? Wade Diebner is just a private equity guy.
Yeah, and the story is that Mastroff's out, and so
he's searching around for.
Yeah, and so now Wade's even spinning bigger and bigger stories, trying to hope one of them materializes as true.
Check this out. Barbell Spin just posted this earlier. There's a page from the business plan of the guy who's close to buying CrossFit. His messaging shift from forging elite fitness to stories of transformation for all ages. From playground to retirement, we're here for every step. Like a fucking life insurance policy.
Yeah. Why shift? Why not do both? Why shift?
Do both. Appeal to both?
Yeah. Why shift?
I think
why would you shift?
The latter half?
Yeah, like you can do, like we did a shitload of transformation videos in 2017 and 18. A ton. That was our thing. We were doing one a week. Hey, here's
and that's exactly my plan would be to. Yeah, you at one point you suggested $500,000.
Yeah, $500,000 gets you a $10,000 insane transformation video every week that ends up with someone taking their L1. But at the same time, you're pumping out all the great games content showing, hey, this is the tip of the spear, or putting out a bunch of first responder content of guys training in fucking austere conditions in fucking Afghanistan.
Exactly.
Yeah, you pump it
exactly.
all
Why wouldn't you do that? Or even better yet, put that in the same content. Put the grandmother right next to the special forces operator and say, we forge, you can even say forging elite fitness, but you put it next to the grandmother and you say, this is forging elite for her. This is forging elite fitness for tip of the spear. And they're all working towards, this elite fitness, but content. Because if the grandmother sees the special forces one, she's not going to come into the gym. And the problem you have is you had growth and you had lots of gyms coming up. And I don't think you grew the community eventually hit a breaking point of like, okay, the people that forging elite fitness appeals to, that's a niche. And I think aspirationally people saw that and said, I want to do that. But more people then saw it and were inspired to walk into a gym, were intimidated as all hell.
The other cornerstone,
Greg was moving towards the elderly and overweight, and that's where we need to keep moving to. If you're going to keep growing the number of gyms, if you grow the number of gyms,
but the problem was he wanted to abandon. It seemed like he wanted to abandon the mantle of the tip of the spear, and you could never abandon that. Like when we got rid of the journal, that was a huge mistake. When we got rid of, like, you can't lose the fucking tip of the spear. Also, you can start appealing to the other side of the spear, the morbidly obese and the people who are dying of chronic disease, acute chronic disease. But you can't. I don't think you could abandon the mantle ever. The other cornerstone, by the way, that the last caller was suggesting, hey, we were talking about glorifying the L1 trainers. The other cornerstone is you have to bring the journal back and you have to take the mantle from the CDC. All of the content's already fucking there. The journal, the CrossFit needs to be the one-stop shop for all things health and fitness, with all of the things that talk about, there's never been a reduction in cancer rates. All they've done is diagnosed earlier, which makes people look like they're living longer. All that smart talk, all the talk about, eating sugar causes cancer, all that stuff. That's one of the other legs. And they've completely abandoned both of those. Two legs of the chair are gone now. It is not considered the mantle for health and fitness. And we don't even know who the L1 trainers are anymore.
Right, it's not going to come back under private equity.
No,
right? They don't even care about that nuanced stuff.
I agree.
So who does agree? Who does care about that stuff?
I agree.
Affiliate owners, the community. Like, we know, we've been there. I just can't. And I think at some point, I think I was maybe ahead of the curve there and in making this argument to affiliate owners, and they just didn't see the urgency or what I was saying, the full message. And I think at some point, more and more affiliate owners are just going like, oh shit, he's right. This isn't going to get better. And I think you even see some people in the media space finally coming around of like, shit, this isn't going to get better. All right, maybe Frank's right. And they kind of half joke about it now.
Are you going to start something?
And
Are you going to start something, Frank? Are you going to start an affiliate program yourself?
So we have the nonprofit is formed. We have the alternative brand trademarked, and even if you don't like the alternative brand, can
you tell us
one
the
of the
name
missions
of it?
that
Can you tell us the name of it?
Unbuyable is the brand. So Caretakers of the Forest was Greg's name for affiliates, or HQ's relationship to affiliates, right? I think I got that from you, or maybe it was from that letter that who was it? Gregory Haynes? Not Gregory Haynes. I don't know who wrote that letter to Greg. I don't know if you ever got that, but anyway, Caretakers of the Forest was Greg's name for HQ's relationship to affiliates. And then Unbuyable was what Greg was going around saying to affiliates before he sold, right? CrossFit is unbuyable. Well, we're going to actually make it unbuyable, right? We're going to have it owned by the community. Now, most people in the broader public, if we're talking about a brand, don't know what that brand name means. They don't know that inside baseball story. So, our tagline is fitness that has to be earned. You got to earn it. You can't buy it, right? It's kind of a pushback on Ozempic and GLP-1s and, plastic surgery and all these things. If you want to be fit and healthy, you got to earn it. But again, one of our ideas is that we're going to try to buy CrossFit but having an alternative brand where we can, again, go to the table with the current owners and say, here, we have this other brand. We have another organization formed. Either sell us the company for 20 million or we walk away, and we've already got these other things in place. This isn't a bluff. It's in place. We're holding cards in our hand. Your move, right? And so, even if you don't love the brand, if you love CrossFit, you should be organized with us. And there's nothing saying that a gym that comes to us and says, yes, we need to save CrossFit, needs to take any collective action. It doesn't commit anybody to taking collective action. It commits them to being in the loop, so we can all say, hey, listen, we're going to do this on this date. Here's the action. Do you want to be a part of it? And then we know we have 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 affiliates on board. But if we're all in our individual silos and no one's communicating, then we can't do any of that. And we have no leverage as an individual gym.
Well, thank you, Frank. I appreciate you calling in, buddy.
Yeah, we'll offer affiliation in the coming months. So, and we're going to start bringing affiliates on board, and hopefully we'll have enough on board that we can fund the organization and make an offer to the owners of CrossFit.
All right. Thanks, brother.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Everyone is welcome. You can do GLPs, plastic surgery, and steroids, and CrossFit. I agree. That's how inclusive it is. And you can be an albino pygmy dwarf. And you will get some, and I'd like to come meet you and do a video on you. Oh, Jenny. All my friends want to pick on Frank. Oh, we've been hearing that for 2 years. Yeah, give him some, he's putting some shit together, man. It takes a couple of years. He's working. He's working. Oh, boy. Go ahead, Caleb.
No, it's fine. No,
you don't like his idea?
What are you going to do? What are you going to offer? What are you going to, what's the point of affiliating with you
Well, hey, I'll give you one thing. You don't have to deal with this. Maybe you won't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. But CrossFit is just a giant vessel sitting out at sea with the engines turned off and the oars pulled in.
Yes,
just bouncing around and jerking themselves off every time they make a video. Yeah, I agree.
I don't do Frank Fit. Yep. I do fucking CrossFit.
You could do Unbuyable Fit.
I'm not doing Unbuyable Fit either. I'm not doing Caretakers of the Forest Fit either. I do fucking CrossFit. Why would I affiliate with some random guy who has provided nothing to the community except being an affiliate owner? What does it do for me?
Maybe it's just that, hey, you're looking for something besides CrossFit to be affiliated with. That actually goes back to the roots of. This is what I think Frank is doing. Frank wants to go back to the roots of what CrossFit is, and he's trying and he believes that the mothership has lost its way, so he's giving people an exit. Hey, if you want to go back to the way things are, this is what we're doing. I think that maybe I'm just.
It'd be like the same as doing WFP. Oh, I
Sure.
want to go to it's the same thing. And
Sure.
I'm not going to go fucking compete in the WFP.
Okay.
I'm not going to support them either.
Biomaxpeptides.com. They're not going to sell for 20 million either way. Why would they? Caller, hi.
How's it going?
It's fucking great. I'm having a blast. I can't wait. I can't
Great.
wait to see what I want to go back to what Spin posted too. I love the I love the sales talk. And I love it that we have this guy out there that's fucking batshit crazy stirring the pot. You know what I mean? It's like some chick just screaming like he's like a crazy chick screaming in a concert. You know what I mean? I love this Wade guy. The energy he's put into the system.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny, right? I'm right now driving to my L2.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
And now I'm listening to you guys talk. I'm just like thinking if the new ownership, for me, I've been doing CrossFit for almost like I'm 30 now. I've been doing it since I was in high school. Like I was lucky I had a PE teacher who like taught me the movements. He got me excited. He showed me to his affiliate.
Diddled you in the bathroom.
But yeah, for sure. No, but the thing that like I haven't been this excited about CrossFit since like I got my L1 like 5-6 years ago. And I don't know, like doing the hybrid thing. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the new owner needs to put more emphasis on the training.
What's the hybrid thing? What's the hybrid thing?
The half of the course is normally it's in person, but you can do like half of it online, most of like lectures.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay. I thought you were talking about something like
hybrid training.
Hybrid training.
No.
So you're doing the hybrid L2, the one Dave's been talking about a lot.
No. It's I did all like the lectures online, just because of my schedule, and then I'm going to like the practical with the in-person one right now.
Nice.
So. No, I was like, I'm just thinking, like, I've never been this like stoked about CrossFit since doing my like L1. I took my L1 in Korea, like meeting the community. Like I remember my red shirts were like gods. Like,
yeah.
Are you Korean?
So cool.
Are you Korean?
I am half Korean. Yes.
Okay, and is your family there? Is that why you took it there?
Yeah, I was happened to be in there for like a couple months, and like. My cousins do CrossFit. The CrossFit was still kind of like growing at the time. It was a while ago, geez. And then I renewed it later again. Yeah. So, and then now I'm doing my level 2 because my gym paid for it. So I appreciate that. So.
Oh, that's awesome. What state are you in?
I'm in San Diego right now.
Oh, okay. That's probably a great place to do it.
California.
Yeah. Well said. That's a hotbed for CrossFit. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of good people in there.
Oh, it's always been like I've been hopping back. I mean, I grew up in San Diego, so like there's a lot of OGs here that are still like part of the community. And I don't know if people say that CrossFit is dying down in San Diego. I don't know. I still feel the fire. I still see people that I've known for like over 10 years, still like doing their thing in their affiliate. Yeah, a lot of gyms closed down. Half of it was because of COVID, but I don't know. It's still popping. I still think like it's like I said, the methodology is what keeps us all together. We still like to do constant range function movements at high intensity, but I think that's all. It was all driven from like the training, the L1, the L2. There's these red shirts that would just be like they were so like hammering the technical terms. I remember watching videos of like back then. It's when there's like day in the lives of a L1 trainer going to their L1 seminar. And for some reason that like hyped me up. I'm like, oh, like these guys genuinely care and they get to do this all around the world. Like,
yep.
I don't know.
Yep. I made so many of those. Glorifying the trainers is so important. And then what you get a double effect. You get a higher caliber person wanting to become the trainer. And then also the people who attend the events, you sell more at level 1s, and then the people attending the events kind of get a double whammy. They get a little bit of, oh wow, this is the person from the video, and they get the crazy education. Yeah. It's such an easy slam dunk. I do not know. I do not know what they're doing. No one, unfortunately, I suck my own dick enough, but I cannot fucking believe that no one has ever contacted me since the day I've been fired to explain to them how they could turn it around and I think everyone knows that I know how to do it. And it's batshit crazy to me. It's it's crazy. All those things you're talking about were all things that I led. All those things. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that's for me. That's what I got most excited about CrossFit when like the L1s. Like, I still remember Dave Lipson was my first L1 back in like.
Yep, I did so many videos with him. Yep, charming, charismatic, powerful, passionate, knowledgeable.
And I remember Camille would be in the corner working out. Camille LeBlanc. I'd be like starstruck. It was crazy. I don't know. It was just like that. Those days, man. Oh my gosh. I want to sound like an old man, but like those days were the best.
Hey, and humans haven't changed. It would be so easy to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I hope with this whole new ownership something. I don't know. I'm a little worried, but I don't know. We'll see day by day. Kind of like you guys said.
All right, brother. Hey, if you want to call in later this week and tell me about your L2, I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, I'll definitely do. I'm excited. I got to go check in. I'm almost late.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
Appreciate it, chat.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Jesus. Comments just filled with Asian jokes. Did you see Judy's? He's doing his R2.
Somebody said half Korean. This guy can't commit.
Oh my goodness. So bring up the whole spin. Spin has definitely got some intel and some perspective that's definitely freaked him out. It is surprising that he's doing a show. Go back to the whole Instagram thing. His whole cover. Yeah. So it says the new owner of CrossFit exclusive announcement. We have the business plan live on YouTube. Oh, I hadn't seen that. We have the business plan live on YouTube Sunday at 12 p.m.
That's crazy.
By the way,
they actually have the business plan and what they posted as part of it.
Oh, by the way, anyone who uses SEO has no idea what they're doing. SEO has been dead since 20 years ago.
What's fun? SEO optimized, search engine optimization optimized.
Yeah, basically,
it's like saying a CAC card,
CrossFit
access card.
CrossFit cracked the code of that. How you win search engine optimization is through mass production of content. Every other way is just.
You mean if I don't write 100 hashtags under this video, it won't matter?
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's so crazy that anyone even believes in any of that shit and ever did. That is just a way for consulting firms to take money from people. That is and that is not brand building. That's like that is not brand building at all. That's just complete clue. This is Chat GPT shit. What you want is so many videos on how to do push-ups. You want 50 videos a year on different ways to do push-ups, hand release, legs wide, legs close. You want and that will fucking win you the internet.
This probably is ChatGPT because it uses those ampersands or whatever, the dashes.
Oh, is that what ChatGPT does?
Yeah. I wonder if Spin ran it through AI checker to see if it was written by AI.
And listen to this rollout strategy announces via national press conference CNN Good Morning America.
That's who you want to go to? CNN? You're gonna market CrossFit on CNN?
That to fat motherfuckers who think that exercise will make you turn you into a conservative.
That think chopping off your penis makes you a woman?
Yes.
That's who you want to market to? Are you fucking retarded?
Hey, it really is. It really does sound like Rosa 2.0 shift from Forge and Elite Fitness. Hey, listen,
Nickelodeon?
You know what these people do? You know what's wrong with these people? They think that CrossFit was some sort of marketing strategy. They think that there was ever a business plan with CrossFit or marketing strategy or goals. It was not like that. It really was Greg's statement where he says we were the caretakers of a forest. It was all just doing what it was supposed to do based on people fucking telling their stories. and showing their workouts. Hey, I can do Grace in 3 minutes. 2 years later, I can do Grace in 2 minutes. 3 years later, I can do Grace in 1 minute. That's it. My grandmother was fat and hadn't been laid since my grandfather died. She started CrossFit and she's getting railed now. That's it. It was just
Nursing home
story.
go crazy.
Yeah. Did someone write that? Nursing home.
No, I'm saying that.
Yeah, I know. CrossFit for all. Yeah, it makes you want to
Dude.
vomit.
Dude. Nickelodeon. You know how many fucking people got charged for pedophilia in Nickelodeon? All of them. All of them. Every single person that produced a show in Nickelodeon in the early 2000s. Pedophiles.
Pedophile CrossFit. Hey, I'd rather just see it out at sea the way it is now, just bobbling around in the ocean, than another trip around the fucking woke block.
Collaborate with Walmart, Target for in-store demos and schools for youth programs.
God, do you know how many fucking high schools CrossFit used to be in? It was in so many fucking high schools.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
that guy, I think, who just called, said his high school teacher introduced him to it.
Yeah, so did mine.
Yeah, you don't have to force that shit, people. It's happening.
He just did it as part of our curriculum. Like that was PE for us as we did fucking CrossFit. And to make up classes if we missed, we just went and did a fucking Metcon on our lunch hour.
These people think that they're trying to you're not going to sell personal accountability and responsibility. This guy's so lost. Hey, and I don't blame him. If you come from the world of venture capital or hedge fund or selling M&Ms or selling widgets, that's what you're going to think. We got rid of red dye 17. It's okay to eat these now. Hey, when I went to I saw this article the other day about RFK putting in playgrounds in airports for kids to play in. And I remember when I went to Universal Studios a couple years ago, we were walking through there and my kids were jumping off of stairs and climbing on railing and jumping off. And security said, "Hey, your kids can't be doing that." And by the way, we were surrounded by thousands of obese people. It was crazy. Just everyone there was obese. This is in LA. And kids on leashes and fucking fat ladies with those little backpacks on. You know what I mean? That's like, hey man, you should wear a big backpack.
Loaded down go-karts with 10 obese people transported to the next terminal.
They have like a mall at Universal Studios before you go in that's just full of just shit you can buy before you go in. And that's where we were hanging out. And so my kids and security comes and goes, "Hey, your kids can't do that." I'm like, "Okay, where's the playground for kids to play in?" They're like, "We don't have one of those." I'm like, "What do you mean? 50% of the people here are kids. You don't have a place for kids to play?" They're like, "Nope."
What?
Wild.
That's insane.
Wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely wild.
Did you see the text that just came in? In the big group.
Oh yeah, wow. Wow.
Oh my God, dude. This is
But it's fun. But it's fun.
correct.
The guy is damned. The guy should just walk away now because now he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucked, dude. He's
Yeah.
so fucked.
Maybe he could change his name and come back as a different buyer, but now he's
No, he needs to start taking Ozempic and then change his name and then make a bunch of money and then come back and maybe buy. Actually, probably just start doing CrossFit and
just start doing CrossFit.
Just go to an affiliate.
Wait, just start doing CrossFit.
Go do your L1, go do your level 2. Do CrossFit at your local affiliate, support them, and then come back and talk to us when you know what the fuck what you're getting yourself into. You moron.
Wade, no matter how much money you spend on CrossFit or if you buy it or don't buy it, and I know you're not going to buy it, but even if you did, you haven't even spoke to the gatekeepers yet. That's what's so funny. You haven't even spoke to the gatekeepers yet. You think you have, but you haven't even spoke to the gatekeepers yet.
You have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
You can dump as much money as you want into this company, but it's not going to change what CrossFit is. It's not going to change the success of it if you just start dumping crazy money into it.
You know what would be awesome? Pedro needs to get him and Eric Rose on a podcast together.
Holy fuck. So what was it like?
And just facilitate Rosa and him talking. Rosa, do you have any advice for Wade?
Any lessons learned over the past 5 years?
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah. If Wade, and Rich, just so you know, Mr. Froning of the Mayhem Empire, if Wade does get the company, you should be careful because he'll probably hire Malioza back. So you should be careful.
Yikes. You're gonna lose another one.
Yeah. You guys will have to fight over Malioza. $23 minutes, and Spin will be live. When I first heard about Wade, I was kind of excited because he had all this MAGA Maha shit.
Yeah, and then
he just turned into a goofball. The second most mentioned climate paper in 2024 has now been retracted.
Oh,
you're telling me climate change wasn't real? Well, that's weird. Fucking nuts. If I could ask Wade one question, I would just ask him if he got the vaccine.
he probably did.
I don't know. I'm looking for a positive light. I'm thinking he didn't.
All right.
Thinking he did. I'm thinking he did. Did you hear Maduro asked Trump if he could did you see that? Pull $200 million out of an account and flee the country?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
And I guess the Russians told him that he could go live in Belarus safely.
Oh yeah, of course. Just give him asylum in Belarus. It's fine. We just need to fucking.
You think Wade has a prenup with his wife?
Yeah. He looks like the type.
An article published in 1997 revealed that Bill and Melinda Gates had an agreement which he could spend one long weekend a year with his ex-girlfriend at her beach house in North Carolina.
That was the agreement? One long week. What's a long weekend? Is that a 4-day weekend or a 3-day weekend? Probably. You get a nice 72 with your ex-girlfriend, get some nice fucking Gluck 9000 from her.
Gates told the time Gates told at the time, we can play putt-putt while discussing biotechnology.
Wow.
They reportedly agreed that Bill could spend a long weekend with his ex every year. The fucking Dems released they have 95,000 photos from the Epstein files. They could only find 4 with Trump in them. And they released a photo and blotched out the faces. And it was a photo that was released 20 years ago already with the faces not blotched out. And it's like the Hawaiian Tropics tanning team. And hey, and you know what's crazy what the liberals are doing? They basically say that every woman that anytime they post a picture, they're like, we blocked out the faces to protect those who've been sexually abused. So basically, if you're in a photo with Trump, you were sexually abused. They're basically demanding that all women play the victim. All women play the victim.
Yeah. I mean, why else would you be in a picture with Trump?
They're couching it so every woman is just a victim.
That's so crazy.
Ken Walters, of course he did. My son played a year of hockey in Belarus in 2016. It was beautiful back then. Maybe it is still beautiful, but I heard it's run by fucking drug lords, kingpins, and I've heard crazy prostitution stories coming out of Belarus. Crazy. I think I've been there. I think I went to an arm wrestling tournament there.
They're really beautiful buildings.
Have you seen the Diddy doc yet?
I started it. I'm like halfway through the first episode. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's great. It's 4 parts. I only get to watch it in like 15-minute segments because my kids walk in the room, and I'm pretty okay with my kids seeing a lot of shit, but not this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not this. They're like, why do you keep turning that off? I'm like, they're like, is it inappropriate? I'm like, it's just, yeah, you can't know any of this for like till you're 50. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, I couldn't have watched this when I was 40. They're like, really? They believe me too. It's so funny. I'm like, yeah.
You need another 30 years, pal.
Dense number. Donald Trump was featured on an episode of Sex and the City back in the day. All of those whores wanted to have a Diddy party with him. Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah, duh. The whole Diddy party, it like makes sense now why he was doing all of that. Like he's so fucked up.
Hey, did you see the origin? He didn't do drugs or drink, and then he hurt himself and got hooked on Percocet.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking. And someone told me that someone yesterday I was on the phone with, I can't remember who, but was telling me, or maybe I was on Dylan's and Jeremy's podcast yesterday. Maybe Jeremy, one of those guys, told me that they did Percocet as a kid, and they were like, they did one, and they were like, oh fuck,
really?
Yeah. I remember doing Vicodin I just remember doing Vicodin in the 7th grade at school once. The doctor gave it for my ankle hurting. First, he told my mom I'm faking my ankle injury because my parents got a divorce when I was 3.
Maybe.
And then he prescribed Vicodin, and my mom gave me the whole fucking tube of it. And I would take it at school, and I would take one Vicodin, and I thought I was the fucking coolest kid on planet Earth. I was like, holy fuck, I'm cool.
That's crazy. I've never taken any. I think I got prescribed them one time, like a muscle relaxer. I don't even remember what it was, but my mom like threw it away immediately. I don't even think we filled the prescription.
Haley went through I don't know, 5 knee surgeries over, let's say, a 5-year period.
Yeah.
And every time they'd give her she would get Vicodin, and then she would call back and say makes my stomach sick. So then they would give her like Oxycontin or something. And so I had this fucking storehouse of in our refrigerator of fucking pain pills.
Oh my God.
And the 3 or 4 times a year I would hurt my back, I would just fucking go on a binge.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah. It was awesome.
That's
2 Vicodin, 4 arginine. You go fuck all night.
That's so fucking crazy.
And that's a true story, unlike Wade buying CrossFit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's God.
Now my wife's all healthy and there's no pills in the fridge. Now we got like oregano tinctures and cilantro tinctures and
all that shit from Sabbath Essentials.
Yeah. What yeah, just stuff. God, I drank some oregano last night, oregano tincture. Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah, it's so potent.
Oh my God.
The Diddy story does bring back. I would have broken into your house back in the day if I knew that. Yeah, it was
damn.
I did have a very dear friend who I didn't realize who got addicted to pills, and it destroyed her. It sucked. And to this day, she's still destroyed. Yeah, it completely destroyed her. Yeah. And those pills, you got to always mix them with alcohol. You can't if it says like, don't take this and drive heavy machinery or mix with alcohol. So you're like, okay, I won't drive heavy machinery, but you just like a bottle of wine, and like.
I don't have a Kubota, but God damn it, do I have a bottle of Jack?
And there were people who would take like 10 Vicodins at a time. They would work their way up to it. I took like 1 Vicodin every like 2 hours, and then they would have a bottle of wine and just watch TV all day.
Wow. What a vibe.
Oh, it was awesome. Sitting on a beanbag. Sevon providing info for failure. Maduro is going to buy CrossFit. I know that's what I was thinking. Driving a Bobcat and some Vicodin. You know it's happening.
For sure, dude. Dude, look at all the semi-truck drivers. They're all on drugs. There's no way. Have you ever tried to, there's no way you can drive that much and be sitting in one place for so long, every day, day after day, week after week, month after month, and not be on some sort of substance.
Right.
You have to be snorting coke. You have to be on some sort of like whatever the fuck it is.
Imagine
There's
those
no way.
giant crane operators like in New York City,
Yes.
just fucking high on Percocet.
Yes. And
Hey,
you know what's
did you
fun?
ever do MDMA?
I've never done drugs.
So there's a whole section in there about P. Diddy getting into MDMA.
Yeah.
And I had a pretty big run with MDMA, and it is truly, it brings back so many fucking memories. But basically, you can do anything.
Really?
Yeah, like if you're in a room with people, you can conduct reality with a group of people. It's crazy. It is truly the most remarkable. Before I ever did it, I was reading about it, and it said on one pill of MDMA you could do 10 hours of psychotherapy in 30 minutes. And I don't know if that's true, but that's
Is that like mushrooms, or is that those?
No,
because I've heard that about mushrooms too.
no, it's not. Mushrooms are. This is totally different. Like it gives you this ability to say shit. Like I know why Diddy did it, because like you could be on that shit, and especially if someone else is on it.
Yeah.
But if you're on that shit, you can just have people do shit. You're just like you can just control the vibe and the energy and what goes on in that room.
Huh. Okay.
It's nothing like mushrooms. Mushrooms is like you're incapacitated, and like MDMA is more like cocaine. It's more like cocaine than mushrooms.
Okay. Okay.
But if you take enough, you'll start hallucinating. But they're real. They're not hallucinations. Like in mushroom, shit's like dripping and shit. On MDMA, like you could look at someone's purse and be like, "Hey, that's a chainsaw," and 15 people in the room will be like, "Yep, that's a chainsaw." And it's more like being with Salvador Dali.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Here we go. I did a shit ton of Molly at a concert just last month. Great time.
What the fuck? I can see that guy doing it too.
You can
Actually.
Dick Butter?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Dick Butter.
I don't. But if you did enough MDMA, you could definitely turn. You did enough of any methamphetamines, cocaine, ecstasy, a meth, any of that, you'll end up turning gay. It will turn you gay. That is the problem.
Well, that's what happened to that Michigan coach. Have you seen the videos coming back of him, like back in the day, like getting really handsy with his quarterback?
Sharon Moore?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
somebody was talking about how they're pretty sure he was doing coke like often.
Yeah, if you do enough methamphetamines, it will turn you gay. Your brain falls out, Like you become so open that like, yeah, you do enough. I watched a few of the dudes just go off the deep end and start just everything goes.
His DMs to OnlyFans are out. I'm gonna have to look this up.
Whose DMs? Oh
Sharon.
shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! If you become rich, you need to stay away from drugs.
Stay away from OnlyFans.
Yeah. I went gay on coke. It's true. Yeah, you can. Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, Paul, you're wrong. Your silly drugs don't turn you gay. You may inhibit your judgment and allow you to enjoy gay sex. Okay. I don't know what the difference is, but
dude, this idiot said some. What a fucking dumbass.
Hey, let me. You do enough cocaine and you'll let someone fuck your girlfriend. How about that? Instead of turn gay, can you get with that, Paul? Like you do enough ecstasy and someone will be fucking your girlfriend. You'll be happy to be sharer. This is from the coach of Michigan.
It's pretty tame, I guess.
You didn't come, did you?
He sends all this shit and then he turns on disappearing messages. And then like, you dumbass, dude.
Oh, the poor guy's getting taken through the ringer, huh? Who's that old guy? Who's the old guy?
I don't know. They just added him in there.
Internet Sleuth's first oh, that's him and his wife. God.
He's got kids.
How did she not know?
Oh, she probably knows. He said he was gonna kill him.
Wait, let me see that. Let me see what his fines are. Let me see what his if convicted on all counts, Moore could face up to 6.5 years in jail, as much as $3,500 in fines. God, that seems out of balance. Listen, if you're facing 6 years in jail, how do you get out on a $25,000? Why does this dude have to pay a bond? I thought black dudes could just do cashless bail.
I feel like your fines should be the amount it would cost for you to be in prison for the time that you do. Wouldn't that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Interesting. This is amazing.
Yeah, we talked about the Hanukkah shooting. It's crazy. Yeah, you let in a fucking bunch of Muslims into your fucking country and people are going to get shot up at big parties.
And then they'll get saved by Muslims, apparently.
8 minutes. 8 minutes. My wife just sent me a video. I wonder what it is.
Sharon Moore DM'd OnlyFans model at halftime of OSU game.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey,
He's
that's
in the
like
middle
that.
of a game, dude.
Hey, that's like that congresswoman while she's interviewing fucking people.
Yes.
She's texting with Epstein.
Yes.
That libtard congresswoman. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, 5-minute squat therapy guy. There's a my kid wanted to pay a tribute to you, like do some sort of squatting and pay tribute to you. He's so excited that you're a subscriber to his vlog. Yeah. 30% of Australia's immigrants, they're fucked. They're done. Australia's taking over. All the island nations are fucked, by the way. You're all fucked. Ireland, the UK, Australia, Japan. Smart. You know what's funny is the Muslims in Japan were asking for more places to bury people, and the Japanese told them go fuck yourself because Japanese, I guess, burn their dead people.
Oh, okay.
And they
That
told the
makes sense.
Muslims go fuck yourself, send them back to your country and bury them there.
Yeah, just dump him in the water like we did with Osama bin Laden. It's the same thing.
Yeah, the Japanese got it figured out. Oh, come on, David. We're still in the fight. Come on, we're still in the fight.
We still have guns.
We're still in the fight. Piers Morgan said he doesn't care how many brown and black people come into the UK as long as he gets his curry.
Curry. You want some curry?
Pierce's libtardness is showing through again. He was a libtard, and then he started getting into the whole freedom of speech thing. But then he's flipping back to when he was interviewing Fuentes, he went back to full libtard. I think Piers Morgan might be stupid. Other people are telling me no, he was just playing Nick Fuentes, but I think he might be stupid. Japan is big brain. Yeah. They have I'm curious how much Spin's gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
No, you should know that Spin probably knows 50% more than what he's gonna share.
True.
That's not a dig at him because I'm only sharing 10%. Did you see the picture in the chat? Do you get that?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's a Nickelodeon reference?
Yeah.
Oh, they had that? Wow. They did that show. I thought you'd be too young to get that reference.
No, that was like my era. That was crazy. Those were cool award shows. I like those.
When is episode 3 behind the scenes airing with Dave? It needs to soon. That's all my fault. I'm just like, I'm watching UFC fights. I'm It's so bummed last night watching the UFC. Oh shit! Last night, even if you're not a UFC fan, last night there was a guy in the heavyweight division. It was his first fight in the UFC. He weighed 262 pounds. He used to weigh over 500 pounds.
Whoa.
He stepped in the ring at the UFC. He won his inaugural fight, and he set the UFC heavyweight record for most significant strikes thrown in a fight. And so
Holy
he's a big
shit.
guy that has endurance. Used to weigh over 500 pounds. And now he's 260 or something.
What was his name?
Steven Adams. It was truly, and he has all that fat, like skin drooping off of him, and he's had the surgery
Yeah.
where he's had the fat removed. He's such an inspiration. I really want to get this guy on the show.
Steven
Yeah.
Asplund?
It was a war. Yeah, that's him. Incredible story. I can't wait to hear more about this guy. Hopefully I can get him on the show. He used to weigh 500 pounds, now fighting in the UFC. He at one point in his interview, he said he used to be athletic even when he was 500 pounds, which is crazy. Maybe he was a basketball player. He's 6'5". Was that guy a basketball player?
I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, you can tell. Oh my God.
He did that for 3 rounds, dude. It was for 3 rounds. He just fucking pummeled this dude.
Dude, he fought Jelly Roll.
It was it was crazy. He was something else. Asplund. Yeah, I think he cut to 262. I think he weighed in at 262. Oh my God. Last night when I looked at his account, he had 8,000 followers. He's doubled his followers.
Wow.
Yeah, go to that. You don't have to be ashamed. This is really cool. He gave a great talk.
Little 4-year-old, she turns 4 on Monday. This is just, I wanted a good life for my daughter. I wanted my daughter and my future children to see me and say, I'm proud of my daddy. My beautiful wife over there, Elizabeth, she puts up with so much BS from me, my emotions, and just that fight week. I always have her out here. I'm an emotional guy. Like I said, I was fat. I was bullied my whole life, man. And I just want every other little kid that's been bullied or felt like they're not good enough or worthy. You are. You don't have to be ashamed of your body. I look disgusting. I know I do. And a lot of people have a lot of shit to say. And,
I fucking love
Be
this
confident.
guy.
Well, that was a beautiful performance.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Oh, he was so great. Puts up with his roid rage. Oh, was he a basketball player? What's the guy's I mean, he's a big fucking dude. He looked huge in there. He looked absolutely huge in there. Seeing if he texts me back yet. DM me back. Nothing. Oh boy. Yesterday's Kill Taylor was an epic episode. Big shout out to Justin Medeiros, Ellie, and Dallas for coming on the show.
That was crazy.
Fucking cool.
That was really cool.
$6,000 on the line. Victor Hoffer had an incredible performance. That's him?
Yeah. What is going on with Facebook?
I don't know. I saw that too. Hey, you know what's crazy too is when this guy's punching, he doesn't like punch hard, but you can tell how big he is that every punch fucking hurts. Like, you know what I mean? Those punches he's like loading it, like loading up before he swings them. But most of his punches, he's just throwing his hands out there. And every time they hit the dude's face, you just saw it fucking split the guy's face open.
Jesus. That's crazy.
All right. Here we go. Head on over to the Barbell Spin. Let's check this shit out. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, Caleb. Thank you. I think tomorrow we have Dale Saran on. I'm going to pick Dale's brain big time on what he thinks really is going on in Venezuela. Oil, drugs, taking over the Western Hemisphere, getting it back, or is it the Smartmatic machines? Venezuela has been controlling the world's elections since 2004. Love you guys. Bye-bye.